So you got to tell me, what is the secret of being a creative director for an event like this?
Being pretty crazy, basically. No, the truth is, my mom showed me Frankenstein when I was 4 years old, and from that minute on, I was hooked. I mean, I was obsessed with the Universal Classic Monsters. I'm actually wearing them tonight.
You are representing.
Oh, yeah, and this is actually a fan made this for me from Colorado, which I thought was so cool. She sent it to me in the mail. But
you have amazing fans.
We do. We are so blessed. We have such great fans that are huge supporters of this event. But you have to be a kid who grew up doing this and loving horror. I used to do this in my parents' garage when I was 10 years old, and I'm still doing it, all these years later.
You and I have an affinity. I was watching Elvira, Mistress of the Dark repeats when I was a kid.
Absolutely. I mean, I grew up on all the classic horror movies. I used to do Halloween haunted houses in my parents' garage on Easter Sunday, much to their dismay.
Did you have any idea when you kind of grew up that this is what you would be doing?
I really didn't know that I was going to come back to this, because your life takes lots of different paths, but it seems rather fitting because seems to be born to do it.
So how do you guys, keep it fresh every year and keep the fans coming back?
We push ourselves. We never settle. And every year we try to break new ground and we try new things. And we don't, it would be easy to do the same thing year after year after year. But this year we're taking some major chances. Crimson Peak, for example, that movie hasn't even come out yet. Nobody's seen it. I've seen it. But it opens in October. It's like a month away from now. So in essence, it's a huge responsibility for us. We got to be the trailer for that movie. But working with Guillermo del Toro is amazing. I mean, I've never had a collaborator that was so personally involved as Guillermo. Another example is This Is the End 3D, trying to combine horror and comedy. Not the first thing you would think of as a maze for Halloween Horror Nights, but when you look at it, as I did, you find, the end of the world, the apocalypse, demonic possession, cannibalism. It's got everything we want.
Just, all rolled into one.
Absolutely. And the other thing it has is stars that are big fans of Horror Nights. And that's how we put so many of these deals together. We meet during the event. James and Seth, they've been coming to Horror Nights for years. So it's great to get to take their passion and bring our passion to it.
Well, I do have to ask you, what is the craziest idea that you guys had that turned out to be a success?
Well, Guillermo had a lot of them. I mean, when I sat down with Guillermo the first time, and I've known him for like 3 years now, I met him like 3 years ago opening night Horror Nights. He had a whole bunch of ideas, and there were ideas that you could do cinematically but are really, really difficult to do in ours. One of which we are actually dialing in as we speak. I mean, like literally. And I won't tell you what it is because you're going to go through the maze and hopefully it scares you. But he had this idea, and my art director today sent me a picture and he goes, "Here it is." And I was like, "Oh my God, we actually did it," But I love that about Guillermo. He comes to the table with all these ideas, and it's great to collaborate with him because he's fabulous.
Well, congratulations on everything. I cannot wait to go into the event tonight.
Cool. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope we scare the fill in the blank out of you.